Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Wenger Out series. I'm going to have to change the name of that now today because it's been announced that Arsene Wenger will leave Arsenal at the end of the season, and that's as much as I'm not a massive fan anymore. I used to think he was a very, very good manager. He's leaving one fantastic legacy at a club that is a very, very big club in England. So we'll just have another quick Wenger update on here. He still hasn't got a club. That's a little bit sad. Today would have been a great day for it to pop up and go, yes, he's just taken over at, I don't know, PSG or Bayern Munich or I don't know, somewhere like that. Can we have a look at his career on here? Wenger. Let's be honest, Arsene Wenger is an absolute legend. He may have been annoying for Arsenal fans at towards the end of his career, but look at that. He's been there for nearly 22 years. He's won Manager of the Year 4 times. He's won the. Can I just do it on Premier Leagues and stuff like that? No. You have to scroll to see how much Arsene Wenger's won. So, the guy is no doubt a legend. And it's gonna be strange not seeing Arsene Wenger leading an Arsenal team going into the 2018-2019 season. And I just think that it needed to be said that obviously the guy is a legend, and without Arsene Wenger, Arsenal probably wouldn't be half the club that they are today. Talking of the club that Arsenal are today, today's episode includes a Europa League clash because they're no longer Champions League, and the Carabao Cup final against Southampton, so my chance to win a second piece of silverware. Just a quick piece of housekeeping on our form. The last time you were here would have been the Brighton West Ham games in the Cups. Since then we've gone back to the 4-2-3-1 because I've decided that fiddling around with tactics is really not the way I work. I tried 4-4-2, I tried 3-5-2 or whatever you call it, and in all honesty it wasn't really working. So I went back to the 4-2-3-1, and then we hammered Liverpool 5-1. Then we've beaten Leicester, West Ham, Palace. We won the first leg of the Europa League against Lokomotiv Moscow 4-0 away from home. So really the first game of this episode should just be, we should just consolidate and win that tie. And then we beat Newcastle in the FA Cup, so we're now into the FA Cup 6th round against Burnley. Can I click? No, I can't. Oh yes, I can. So there's only, really, of the big clubs left in the FA Cup, there's only us, Chelsea and Liverpool. And Liverpool still have to play a replay. Then the biggest clubs after that, they're still, Wolves are still in it, Championship club. Huddersfield, soon to be Championship club, I think, on my save. Oh no, they're not. I take that back, Huddersfield, sorry. Apologies to anyone who's a Huddersfield fan. Sheffield Wednesday are there. So yeah, they're a Championship as well. So this is a good opportunity for us to win the FA Cup as well as the Community Shield, which we've already won, the Carabao Cup final, which is in a couple of days, and I still plan on going quite far into the Europa League. We're only, where's the league table? We're only 2 points off 4th. The likelihood is we're not going to challenge the Man Uniteds and Man Cities of the world. It looks like it's going to be between us and Liverpool for 4th place. But I suppose I'd better get into it and show you my team for the Lokomotiv Moscow game. Petr Cech's a little bit injured, so he's not being risked. So we're going Ospina in goals, Bellerin at right back with Nastasic and Mavropanos at left back. at centre back. Talking of left back, and in the last episode I was saying I've made a very Arsene Wenger signing to replace Monreal. The reason for that is because I've signed a 19-year-old left back from Preston for £6 million. He's not even playing that well for Preston, but he has bags of potential. He's a 2-star current ability, so he's not very good yet. But he's got 3.5-star potential ability, so hopefully he'll start to come good, because I will be playing him in the odd game in the league, but he'll play in most of the cup competitions now. Then it'll be Wilshere and Maitland-Niles in the centre of midfield, Mkhitaryan on the right, Ozil in the centre, Iwobi on the left, and Zaza up front. We're going to go standard just because we don't really need to push in this. We're just going to try and cement our place in the next round, and hopefully that'll be easy enough with a 4-0 lead. If we don't, and I'm not going to say if we don't, I'm going to resign, because I saw us collapse against Huddersfield. So I'm just going to say we should go through, and I'm hoping to make it to the next round. First leg means nothing. Make sure we win it. Oh, I like that. I've never said that before. Sprung us a few surprises. Balanced. Natural choice. Mr. Arsenal is a natural choice. Right, so we're kicking off, and to be honest, there's not a massive amount. I don't think we're going to have to talk about the football much in this, because I'm pretty confident it's just going to be quite a boring game. I don't really see them scoring, and how are we going to? We're not going to go out and try and score millions a week, because, you know. Oh, are we? No, we're not. So yeah, I feel like this episode should really be dedicated to Arsene Wenger, and especially if we win the Carabao Cup, then it'll be a Carabao Cup dedicated to Arsene Wenger. I mean, I don't think he's going to find out, and I don't think he would care if he did. But oh, what a hit, son! What a hit, Maitland-Niles. You might have to play more often. Unlikely. But yeah, I think I'm going to dedicate whatever happens in this, maybe not this season, because, you know, meh. But especially this episode, I'm going to dedicate whatever happens to this episode to Arsene Wenger as a show of respect, because I've been a big critic of Arsene Wenger in my time. I think when he had the Invincibles team, that should have been his time to go on and absolutely dominate, but then he had the lack of funds due to the building of the Emirates, and he made a couple of dodgy signings, and his team went from unbeatable to fourth, and then fourth, and then fourth, and then fourth, and then they came second once, and then fourth, and then fourth. There were a lot of fourths, I think. I might have that stat wrong, but they didn't win as much as they probably should have. They won a couple of FA Cups, and it got to the point where every season half of the Arsenal fans were hoping that he would leave. But I'm hoping now that he has announced he's leaving, that people will show him the respect that he deserves, because the guy came in from nowhere, and he made Arsenal a huge club. And if it wasn't for the fact that Sir Alex Ferguson was at Man United, I'm sure Arsene Wenger would have won more than 3 Premier League titles. So yeah, big respect to the guy. I hope he goes. I hope he gets another manager's job, because I'd like to see what he does at a different club. Maybe it was just Arsenal that were slipping a little bit rather than Wenger. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Back to the Football Manager though. We are battering them. We're 3-0 up after 40 minutes, 7-0 on aggregate. And I'm now starting to look at it and think, who do I need to rest at some point? Zaza's just twisted his knee, but we're very close to half time, so I'm going to see if he can... It looks like he can carry on, so I'm going to carry on playing him because he's not my first choice striker really. He's just there or thereabouts. Very pleased. I'm checked. Are you pointing in the right place? Yeah, you'll do. I don't need to do anything tactics-wise yet, do I? I don't need to do anything tactics-wise at all, to be honest. If we manage to concede 7 goals in the second half, then something's gone very, very wrong. Yeah, so I'm looking... I'll try and show in this episode where or who we've got in the next round. Touch wood that we get to the next round. We should get to the next round. But I'm going to try... Today I'm going to try and record to the end of the season so that I've definitely got videos to upload. But there's no guarantee that I will. But this video should come out instead of my usual time slot of Thursday 7 o'clock. It's going to come out on Friday at 6 o'clock, I think. I've already tweeted it out. I don't know why I'm talking to you like this is a conversation you're going to see before the video comes out, because obviously I'm having a conversation with you for the video. I've just forgot to make subs. Oh, I'm so distracted. What am I doing? Not this screen. So yeah, this is going to be like a little bonus video because I'm going to now refer to the 20th of April as Arsene Wenger Day. So on Arsene Wenger Day, I'll give you a video. Let's make a triple. You can come off. Yeah, so this video will come out Friday 6 o'clock. Then it should be back to Thursday 7 o'clock, so it'll be next Thursday, which is the 26th of April, something like that. And then it'll be back to weekly at 7 o'clock on a Thursday. Although I am thinking that every time I finish a season, I'll do a little special transfer video so that I don't waste the Thursday video on my transfer dealing. So it'll just be like a little 10-minute thing of how my transfer window went, so that we can do the first game of the season and maybe the second game of the season in the first video of every season. So we are coming up to the end of the season, so it probably won't be... I probably won't end the season next Thursday because I'm hoping to have a lot of cup finals and stuff. But we should hopefully finish the season before the end of May. But again, hopefully I've got lots of cup finals and stuff to do. Hopefully. So you never know. You never know. To be honest, ignore the last 5 minutes because I've just rambled about stuff that could be true, could not be true. But we've managed to get through. When is the draw? When is the draw for that? It's not going to tell me. Right, I'll come back for the draw and we'll have a look. And if not, I'll come back for the Southampton game and then come back for the draw. You'll see the draw in this episode. Right, see you in a bit. Right, we're back for the second round draw. Let's get into it quickly just to have a look at who we have. I'm going to try and do this in my best presenter voice. Let's just have a quick look first at who we want to avoid. Really you want to avoid... Can I make this bigger? No. Really, we're looking to avoid Milan, Chelsea, Dortmund, Liverpool, Spurs... Those really. I don't know if you can. I don't know the rules on whether you can play English teams and stuff, but it's time for my super duper presenter voice. It's going to be Besiktas versus CSKA Moscow. Liverpool will play Tottenham Hotspur. AC Milan will play Dynamo Kiev. Fenerbahce will play PSV. Villarreal will play Hertha Berlin. Freiburg will play Dortmund. Galatasaray will play Chelsea. And Arsenal will play Young Boys. And that is the draw for the second knockout round. Let's have a look if I can see when that's going to be played. Right, that will be okay, cool. I'll do another cup double for that day. Young Boys and Burnley. But right, for now, I'll see you back for the Carabao Cup final. Hello and welcome back for the Carabao Cup final. As you can see, I'm taking this pretty seriously. I've put on a tie. I don't like wearing ties, but it is a final, and I am a little. I normally wouldn't be that bothered by the Carabao Cup final, but I've seen the run of form we're on, and I know that runs of form like this are hit with runs of form like these games. So I'm well aware that at any point that could happen here, and I could go out of the Europa League and the FA Cup at the same time. So on Arsene Wenger Day, I thought I'd chuck on a tie and go and win a cup that nobody cares about, because that seems like the kind of thing you would do. Legend. So let's get straight into it. The team I'm going to be playing is Petr Cech, Johnny at right back, Nastasic and Koscielny, Kolasinac at left back, because I thought, oh, I'm going to play Josh Earl in all the cups, cup tied, because Preston were in the Carabao Cup. Xhaka and Ramsey in the midfield, Mkhitaryan, Ozil and Iwobi in behind Aubameyang, because Zaza's still not complete. He's not fit. To be honest, he's on the bench just because I've got no one else. But he's not going to come on unless something is going very wrong and I need to chuck him up top with Aubameyang. He's not going to come on. So let's get into it. Remember, this one is for Arsene Wenger. So if we lose, I'm blaming Arsene Wenger. So they're playing a bit negative. I'm pretty sure I only saw one strike and no attacking midfielders. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. Come on. I'm wearing a tie and a shirt. Hopefully you can't see that the shirt is actually very creased, because I'm too lazy to iron. But hopefully in such a distance that you can't actually see that. Oh, they're playing 5 at the back. A flat back 5. How very boring is that? What am I? Oh, I didn't mean to start on standard. I meant to start on control. I would like to add a second trophy to my season. Obviously, I'm not going to turn around and go, oh, I don't want to win this in the first place. Ugh. But I'd be quite sad if we lost. I'd have to take a break for the day. And I plan to record today. Right, now is where we see what kind of character my team has, because that's been a question mark all season. Every time I think they've got character, they go and do something stupid and show me that they actually don't have any character at all. So Boufal is, to be fair, it's a good finish, and I don't think Petr Cech would be able to see much of it, because I think it's gone through the legs of Johnny. But we've got the possession. We're having more shots than them. They've only had the one shot so far, and we're fouling more than them. Again, a trait I like in my teams. I like my teams to foul, just because that's how I play football. But we're 20 minutes in and we haven't had a shot on camera yet. Oh yes, we did. We had the corner, but that doesn't count. We shouldn't be a team that needs to rely on corners. It will be. Get stuck in, lad. Come on. Ramsey, Xhaka, Ozil. This is a chance for Ozil. He's had a good run of games and he's been playing pretty well. But the criticism of Ozil is that he never turns up. Oh, come on. It was really good football. My PC's just told me. The criticism of Ozil is that he never turns up in the big games, and I'd say a final is a pretty big game. So I'd like to see him turn up, mainly because I haven't got anyone on the bench to replace him. I'd have to either put Wilshere in as the attacking midfielder, or I'd have to push Ramsey forward and put Wilshere into midfield. But Ozil's so far easy. Oh, okay, that's a good flick. Go on, Iwobi, get in there. Come on. Silverware coming my way. Come on, the lads. Oh, I'm getting very, very excited. it's all starting to. Even my laptop's getting excited. I can hear the fan going. Apologies if you can as well. But I've got my microphones all the way over there, and my fan for my laptop is down here. So I don't know whether I just haven't set it up properly, or whether my microphone's not very good, or whether I don't understand PCs, and that is likely to be the case. But they've only had one shot on target. They haven't had any clear cut or half. I would have said the Buffal chance was at least a half chance. But we've been the better team, so I'm going to tell them that I'm not happy. They're all fired up except John, you just listened keenly. Let's see what happens in the second half. I really don't. I can see future Adam at the end of the year saying, "Oh my God, my players are exhausted." So I need to start avoiding things like FA Cup replays and extra times and things like that. Oh, how was Forster? How was Forster made that save onto the post? Aubameyang was about 12 yards out, and he's just whacked it. Come on then, boys. Come on. Granite Jack has 8th yellow card of the year. That's what I like to see. Right, not much is who do I bring? Mesut Ozil's just on a 6.7. Come on, you need to be doing more than this. You need to be showing me what you want. But I haven't really got the players to take him off. I'm going to take Xhaka off for Carvalho. Are they better suited like that? Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Bellerin can come on for John, who's also on a booking. And then I'm going to give Ozil 10 more minutes, and if he doesn't play the game, I'm going to have to bring Wilshere on as the attacking midfielder, or drop to a midfield 3, but that seems very negative in a cup final. And they still have only had the one shot on target. They've had 8 shots, but only one of them have been on target. Right, okay, that is not... Ozil is not doing his bit. So do I? This is where my inability to tactic comes out. I could leave him up there, or I could do this and leave him on an advanced playmaker there. Does Ramsey want to be the advanced playmaker? They both want to be an advanced playmaker. What if I do this, look, and then I put the boxer in the middle, and then if I'll stick with you as the advanced playmaker. Yeah, and then I'll just move you to support, so that you're not going too far either. So that you kind of drift into there, you kind of like stay where you are, you go up and down, you kind of like, but you get in there. I don't know whether any of what I've just said actually is how the game works, and we're about to find out. We're 85 minutes in, it's 1-1, and I wasn't ready for extra time, to be honest. It hadn't put it into my head. Jack Wilshere's a midfield entertainer, apparently. Oh, right. I don't know if I've got the bottle for this, let alone my players. It's time for everyone to dig it. Can I say that? Can I say that one passionately? Yes. Come on. Come on, the lads. Urgh. They're still playing 5 at the back. How boring are they? They've had 1.5 chance in the whole game, and that wasn't the goal. Forster with a big kick up, but they've got no one up there, have they? Kjell Nisic wins the ball. Aubameyang tries to win the header. It's not working. I'm not sure my midfield 3 is the way forward, because Wilshere's not as attacking as I want him to be. Oh, I'll get there. Come on, Wilshere, do something. Iwobi, do something. Ramsey, somebody do something. I said that before. Mkhitaryan, go on. Go on. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he scored a few goals. I'm not disappointed with this season. I'm not going to look to sell him anyway, let's put it that way. Mkhitaryan's doing well. He's having a good season. Forster's made some cracking saves, and that one was pretty much straight at him, and he doesn't bother. Right, what do I do now? Let's drop to standard. Is that the only thing I'm going to do? Yeah, I think so. Or do I? No. New plan. New plan. It's all up here. Genius. If I drop you there, you can become the box-to-box. Oh, I'm doing it in the screen. Oh, I don't care. You can go to defend, and we can drop to defensive. Oop, ignore that. How unprofessional. I'm getting news updates about Wenger sacking. Genuinely the truth. If we could grab a third. Aubameyang. He's given a pen. Oh, he can't have given a pen. Michael Oliver has given a penalty. Well, of course he's given a penalty. It's not a surprise thinking about it. Ramsey, the Welshman, to win it. What a pen. The tie is coming off. Get in there. Oh, I shouldn't. No, there's 15 minutes to go. Let's calm down a little bit. Can I put this back on? I'm going to just do it quickly. Let's show some respect until we've actually won it, and then I'll go crazy. Oh, that would have been an awkward moment not to be able to do a tie. Right, we've got 15 minutes to go, and then I'm going full out tie on the head. It's all going off. Because that'll be 2 trophies in a year. When was the last time Arsenal won 2 trophies in a year? Probably wasn't that long ago. But we are now dominating. Let's go attacking for crazies. If we can score 4th, it's game over now, I think, touch wood. But get in there. Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. Right, ties off. Yes. Come on, the lads. This is not comfortable. How do girls have ponytails? This is not a nice feeling. Oh, look at them. Landed. Come on, the boys. Very pleased. Everyone looked to gain confidence. Get in there. Now we go on, we push. We're not going to win the league, but we push to... Let's have a look at some of the messages. We celebrate a double. Get in there. Fans praise manager Thorne. Tony Adams has words of encouragement following our Carabao Cup success. He stated, although many had expected them to win, Thorne handled the pressure of expectancy well and showed a great deal of spirit to guide the team to the trophy. Come on. Arsenal boss pleases board in Carabao Cup win. Arsenal qualify for the Europa Cup. Euro Cup. I don't care about that, because I'm going to do that in the league. But yeah, that's it, I think, for today. Thank you for watching, and it'll be the next video will be back in the Thursday 7 o'clock time slot. That one was for Arsene Wenger. Come on, the lads. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Comment if you have anything you'd like to say, and follow me on Twitter, and otherwise I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.